Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your June 2019 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising signs. So Aries, for this reading, I'm using the Mystical Manga Tarot. I also will be pulling you a career-focused oracle, a love and relationship oracle, and then a health and well-being oracle card as well. All right, so what does Aries need to know for the month of June? Aries. All right, Aries, a very interesting spread here. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, I have the Fool. And this is what I use as the overall energy. So we do have the Fool. So some of you could be starting something new, moving forward down a new path. It might require a risk or a leap of faith for some of you. But let's see here. Let's see what's underneath us. So, okay, we have the Fool, we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Six of Pentacles. So, yeah, maybe some of you heard something. There could have been some sort of news or even a decision that came through for you or is coming through for you here in June that will allow for you to move forward down this new path. So the Fool can represent that exciting new path. I feel like for some of you there's help, there's news that's coming in, there's information that's coming to you. It's going to allow for you to move forward down this new path. And some of you, this is on the job front, definitely on the job front. Right at the center here, I do have the Page of Coins crossed by the Ten of Pentacles. So I do have a couple of tens here. So some of you Aries, a cycle is completing. If you were waiting on news in regards to a property, an inheritance with the Ten of Pentacles, assets, anything like that, for some of you, it could be taking place here right at the start of the month. Here with the Page of Coins, this can represent an offer, news, opportunity that's coming in for you. I just mentioned that at the bottom of the deck. So this is confirming that. So we have news that's coming in. Other Aries, it could be something to do with career, something financial. If you're a business owner, this could be in regards to your business with the Ten of Pentacles. Even if this is a small opportunity that's coming in for you, I feel like it's a good one. So if you're an Aries that's receiving like an opportunity for your business or an opportunity even for your family to maybe move house or something like that, I feel like this is very positive. It's going to benefit the family. There's something coming in that's going to benefit the family. And then at your foundation, I have the Lover's card. And so maybe prior, Aries, you could have made an important decision. You and your partner could have made an important decision. You might have been waiting on a decision. For those of you that this is like a decision coming in that maybe allows for you to move forward down this new path. For a few of you, because, you know, it is a general reading, so I do have to address it if it comes up. For a few of you, there might be like a love triangle situation thing. We have the Lover's card at your foundation, and then I have the Three of Swords here in the recent past. So the Three of Swords can represent like some of you Aries may be in a three-party situation. If it is like a love triangle, this wouldn't be the easiest position to be in. Maybe some of you are even feeling torn. You have to maybe narrow it down. You have to make a decision, but maybe you're feeling a little stuck. You know, your heart's pulling you in one direction. Maybe your head is telling you to do something else. So for some of you, this is a torn sort of energy here. And if it's not in regards to a three-party situation, it could be just, with an opportunity, with a new path that's in front of you, maybe taking this risk, feeling a little torn here, not knowing exactly what you should do. If something didn't work out for you prior with the Three of Swords, if there was some sort of heartache or something that happened that maybe weighed on your heart a little bit, maybe affected the family in some way, I feel like things are going to get better. So if something happened, something that maybe, weighed on your heart or made you sad, maybe something happened here, but I feel like things are going to get better. Here we do see the Nine of Wands crowning you, which is a good placement for this card because the Nine of Wands is someone who's incredibly strong. They already went through a ton. They're still standing, so they're not about to quit or give up anytime soon. And so, you've made it this far, you've come this far, and so we see you persevering. We see you definitely focused on moving forward and not giving up anytime soon. And then energy around the second week, we do have the Ten of Cups. And so you have these tens here. So again, some of you, a cycle is completing. But I also feel like around this time, family for some of you is going to be very significant. You could be spending quality time with a loved one. For some of you, it might just be your significant other. Other Aries, it will be your family, everybody coming together. Maybe there was a loss. With the Three of Swords here, you could have lost someone, but now we see you all coming together. Also, a loved one could have had surgery with the Three of Swords here. So maybe a loved one had surgery. If that's the case, again, I feel like things are going to improve here. And maybe you all are coming together here around the second week. And, honestly, with the Lovers card here, you and your partner could have had to make, a difficult choice prior. Could be in regards to your child with the Page of Coins. This might be an earth sign child. In the position of your power, I have the Five of Swords, but to be honest, I feel like for some of you, this is energy that's fading. If you or your family went through something, I think you might feel a little mentally drained, to be honest. That's what I'm getting. A little mentally drained. Definitely tired, exhausted. But I think that if you guys can kind of lean on one another, for those of you that it's like a family matter, you all are going through something together, I feel like that's the positive in this, is you do have each other. So what's needed at this time, second, third week, is you all coming together, helping each other, supporting one another. This is going to help you deal with this. If something's mentally draining for you, at least you have loved ones. And if you don't have family, it still could be very close friends, people around you that basically love you, that care about you very much. So no matter who that is for you, friends, family, those closest to you, I feel like it's a time to rely on each other here at this time. But to be honest, I feel like for some of you, this is like energy that's fading. I think that you already went through a challenging time. And if someone did have surgery or if someone did pass, yes, it's like, it's going to take time to heal. And so I think that some of you are still healing, but this is in the recent past. So just know this would have already happened. I'm not projecting this. This would have already happened. And so I feel like for some of you, this is energy that is lingering. And maybe again, some of you were in like a tough spot, a tough predicament. You had to make maybe a decision on the spot or something like that about a loved one. And so, yeah, the Five of Swords can represent several different things, but this is what I'm getting for you, Aries. I feel like it's feeling kind of depleted and feeling, definitely feeling exhausted. And, again, I feel like it's energy that's fading, and what's needed at this time is relying on loved ones. And for some of you, maybe needing to ground your energy, we do have Temperance here as well. This is in the position of how others, friends, family, how they're viewing you, which can be kind of keeping it together. Basically keeping it together for some of you. That's what I feel like this is. Trying to balance your emotions. If you were let go or there was a loss, this could be something with career or financially related. This is you definitely healing, overcoming this challenging time. You're definitely coming out of this, and we see you persevering. We see you not giving up. And so if something did leave your life, to be honest, it might be for the best, because now we see you moving forward down a completely new path. With the Fool, it's new, it's fresh, it's new energy. And so, something could have left your life so something else could come in. Temperance here in the position of how others are viewing you. This is you healing. This is you healing. I think dealing with something the best way that you can. And then in the hopes and fears, I have the Devil. I think this is you fearing, feeling stuck. It's interesting how we have Temperance with the Devil here. But the Devil can represent you feeling stuck or trapped, not having any power. So this is what you're fearing. It's just a fear. For some of you, there could be a Capricorn energy. A Capricorn, maybe family member, a Capricorn person, that maybe this is the person that had something going on with them, and so they might be significant, and that could be why we have the Devil here. Now, energy that you're leaving the month of June with, going into July, I have the Four of Cups. And so with the Four of Cups, this could be you offered something here at this time. We see you moving forward down a new path, and so maybe something is being offered to you, Aries. It might not be exactly what you were hoping for. Sometimes with the Four of Cups, we have to compromise in some way. Here with Temperance, you could be weighing those options that are in front of you here at this time. So yeah, some of you have an option here at this time. You have an offer, you have something coming to you, but maybe you have to compromise for some of you. Others, if you're feeling alone or emotionally bored, remember you have loved ones. You have people around you that care about you. So for some of you at this time, maybe needing to reach out to loved ones. Four of Cups isn't a bad energy. It's feeling a little flat emotionally. So yeah, let's do some clarifying. We will take a look at this Three of Swords for Aries. Aries, clarifying this Three of Swords, which is in the recent past, so that's good. All right, and then let's see. Let's take a look at this Five of Swords. Clarifying this Five of Swords for Aries. All right, so for a few of you, Aries, there could be a temptation that comes in. So there might have been like a three-party situation prior for some of you, not all of you, obviously. Some of you could have ended it, or the other person could have ended it, but that could have actually come to a close for some of you. Now, I see maybe possibly a temptation that's coming to you here. This would be around the last 2 weeks of the month. There could be someone who's offering you something, Aries, but this Four of Cups for some of you is going to be you saying no thank you. So, you know, obviously that's just for a few of you, but I did want to mention it. So for some of you, it's almost like someone's trying to tempt you. Someone's like trying to tempt you, offering you something, but some of you, I feel like this is like no thank you. So maybe you wanted something from this person prior, maybe they couldn't deliver, so you're moving forward, you're moving on. Obviously, for some of you, this is on the love front. Yeah, and then maybe they're coming back around. So I'd say the last 2 weeks in particular, or maybe around the third week, this person might be trying to tempt you. They might be offering you something here. We do have the Four of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Swords. And this is clarifying the Three of Swords. So interesting. I feel like some of you use this sword. You could have cut off a King of Pentacles, so a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You could have let go. Sometimes for me, the Four of Pentacles can be someone who's hanging on. So some of you might have used this sword. You could have spoke your truth. You could have heard the truth. You could have seen someone or something clearly. Could have seen a situation clearly. Yeah, so if you let go of someone, Aries, prior, three-party situation or not, if you let go of someone prior or someone let go of you, they might actually be trying to tempt you later on. So yeah, very interesting. And then looking at the Five of Swords here, we have the Hanged Man, the Knight of Cups, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, I mean, for those of you that, you know, there's something with a family member, a family matter, could also be something career that's been going on. I think that, you know, maybe you've been disappointed, something didn't work out, or you've had to just be very, very patient. There is news that's coming in, or an opportunity that's coming in right at the start of the month. For some of you, whenever you're watching this, we do have an opportunity that's coming in for you. So yeah, I mean, Wheel of Fortune, good karma, destined events. Here we have the Knight of Cups. So an exciting opportunity that's coming in for you. So yeah, for some of you, this can be competition that you've been dealing with, but things, you've been very patient. This wheel is going to turn in your favor for some of you. We have this news, we have an opportunity that's coming in for you. It's meant to happen, but you know, dealing with higher forces is going to happen when it's going to happen for some of you. Try to stay positive. Try to look at things from, you know, a very positive perspective if you can. So those of you that are feeling frustrated or depleted or exhausted here at this time, just try to stay positive. If you are dealing with, you know, a shady character or someone who hurt you, we do have this karmic energy, so just know that. All right, so let's pull you some additional guidance cards. First, focusing on career for Aries. Maybe some of you need to go off, spend some time alone. The Hanged Man energy for me is a very independent energy, so some of you need to go off and separate yourself from something. And again, if this is on the love front, there could be someone who's trying to tempt you here at this time. So very interesting. Okay, and then focusing on love life, but as always, Aries, over on Vimeo, I do have the Love Tarot Forecast over there. That link is below if you are interested. Aries, love and relationship matters. All right. And then focusing on health and well-being. Aries, June 2019, Aries. Okay, okay. All right, so focusing on career, we have flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So, yeah, maybe some of you need to work with flowers if you like to garden. And, this really could be a hobby if it's not something you're doing for work. This could just be something that's helping you, Aries, in the month of June. So maybe needing to plant some flowers, plant some seeds, grow some flowers, buy some flowers, fill your home with flowers. That might be very helpful. Yes, some of you could be landing a job where you're maybe doing some sort of gardening or something like that, or working with flowers. If not flowers, we also have music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. Very nice. So flowers, music. This is going to help you. So very, very nice. Others, listen to some music while you're in the garden. For some of you, while you're gardening, listen to some music. Or while you're decorating your home with flowers, listen to some music. It's going to help you. And then looking at love life, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So, yeah, if you're dealing with something on the love front, needing to stay positive. If your family is dealing with something, needing to stay positive, maybe what can help your family is maybe if a loved one is going through something, maybe bringing them flowers, that might be a good idea, or buying them their favorite CD, something like that. That could be helpful. And then this is really nice, Aries. We have expect a miracle. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy, which has restored the health of, and for some of you, you can insert a person's name there, because that's something that I very much got with the tarot, that for some of you this is like a family member, someone close to you, could even be a child who dealt with something. It's not the loss of a child, maybe they had to have surgery for some of you, but again, if that's how you're resonating with this reading, I think it's just going to get better. The situation's going to get better. They're healing, you're healing. For some of you, you might be tired, but I see you healing. And then this is beautiful. Expect a miracle. So divine intervention coming in. This can also be for yourself. If you, Aries, had surgery, or if you literally just went through something, you have that spiritual guidance, that assistance coming in for you. Okay, Aries. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. Have a great month.